In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on January 16, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Charlotte Hornets versus New Orleans Pelicans. The upcoming basketball clash between the Charlotte Hornets and the New Orleans Pelicans is set to take place at the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. The Hornets, with a season record of 8-29, currently find themselves in the 13th position within the Eastern Conference. On the other side, the New Orleans Pelicans are positioned 6th in the Western Conference, boasting a commendable record of 24 wins and 17 losses. In a previous encounter this season, the Pelicans secured a victory against the Hornets with a final score of 112-107. The Charlotte Hornets are grappling with a period of dismal performance, having lost 16 of their last 17 games. Eager to reverse their fortunes, they face a challenging task after succumbing to a 104-87 defeat at the hands of the Miami Heat in their recent away game. Despite notable efforts from players like Terry Rozier, who contributed 26 points and 7 assists, and LaMelo Ball with 21 points and 10 rebounds, the Hornets struggled, shooting only 34% from the field and 10 of 41 from beyond the arc. The team faced a formidable first-half challenge, managing to score only 31 points. The Pelicans, meanwhile, are in good form, winning 7 of their last 10 games, but will aim to recover from a recent setback against the Mavericks, ending in a 125-120 road defeat. Even with the return of LaMelo Ball to the lineup, the Charlotte Hornets have been unable to break the 100-point barrier in their last 3 games. Their offensive struggles are evident, averaging only 95 points per game during this stretch, while the New Orleans Pelicans boast an impressive average of 117 points in their recent games. The Hornets currently hold the dubious distinction of having the worst net rating in the NBA at -11.9, and this dismal record worsens on the road with a net rating of -12.7. The team has struggled to breach the 100-point mark in their past 5 games, and facing a top 10 defense in New Orleans is unlikely to alleviate their scoring woes. The New Orleans Pelicans appear poised to dominate the Charlotte Hornets in their upcoming matchup. Although the Hornets may have an advantage in free throw shooting, the Pelicans hold the edge in various aspects of the game. The Hornets' recent struggles persist, even with Ball back in the lineup, as evidenced by their recent loss to the Heat. Conversely, the Pelicans were on a positive trajectory until their setback against the Mavericks. With a thick line in favor of the Pelicans, it is indicative of the divergent paths the two teams are currently on. The Charlotte Hornets continue to accumulate losses, showcasing deficiencies in both offensive output and defensive capabilities. Their against the spread record of 14-23 for the season underscores their challenges in covering point differentials, even when receiving points. In contrast, the New Orleans Pelicans are enjoying a successful run, covering the spread in 6 of their last 9 games. The disparity in performance between the two teams is evident, and despite the substantial line, the Pelicans are favored for a reason. Anticipating a mismatch between the two teams, the New Orleans Pelicans, currently in peak form and fully healthy, are expected to capitalize on the struggles of the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets, having suffered 7 double-digit losses in their last 8 games, face a daunting challenge. We believe that this game is likely to be one-sided, with the New Orleans Pelicans winning and covering the spread as favorites being our full game side pick. The forthcoming game is anticipated to unfold at a slower pace, with both teams averaging fewer than 100 possessions per game. Notably, free throw shooting is not a forte for the New Orleans Pelicans, while the Charlotte Hornets have limited opportunities to visit the charity stripe. The offensive struggles for the Charlotte Hornets are pronounced, averaging a mere 97 points in their last 5 games, with only one instance of surpassing the 100-point mark. Against a defensively adept Pelicans team that ranks 7th in defensive rating, the Hornets are unlikely to find an offensive resurgence. The Pelicans, particularly effective on their home court, are poised to stifle the Hornets' offensive efforts. Foreseeing challenges for both teams in reaching the 100-point threshold, the over-under projections hinge on the New Orleans Pelicans contributing significantly to the scoreline. However, the pace of the game is expected to decelerate once the Pelicans secure a lead, reducing the likelihood of a high-scoring contest in the latter stages. Factoring in both teams' season averages, recent performance, and home-away differentials, a projected score of 227 emerges, closely aligning with the established line but still falling below it. The Charlotte Hornets' ongoing struggles to breach the 100-point mark cast a shadow over the game's overall scoring potential. Given their offensive limitations, the predicted total falls below the established line. Thus, under the projected total is our full game total pick, reflecting the expected subdued scoring dynamics. Dallas Mavericks versus Los Angeles Lakers. In the impending clash between the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Lakers, two formidable Western Conference adversaries are set to battle it out on the basketball court in the vibrant city of Angels, each vying for a triumphant outcome. The Dallas Mavericks, currently embarked on a road journey, are poised to face the Los Angeles Lakers in a Wednesday night encounter. In their previous match on Monday night, the Mavericks orchestrated a comeback, emerging victorious over the New Orleans Pelicans with a final score of 125-120, defying the odds as a 4.5-point underdog. Simultaneously, the Los Angeles Lakers secured a 112-105 home triumph against the Thunder in their latest game, also exceeding expectations as a 2.5-point underdog. While the Lakers boast a historical regular season series advantage of 116-57, the Mavericks have triumphed in the last 3 meetings, including a 127-125 home win on December 12, 2023. The Dallas Mavericks have been showcasing commendable form, winning 5 of their last 7 games, and their recent triumph over the Pelicans with a scoreline of 125-120 has added to their momentum. Kyrie Irving played a pivotal role, leading the team with an impressive 42 points and 7 assists, complemented by Tim Hardaway Jr.'s 41 points and Josh Green's 13 points. Despite facing adversity, with a 16-point lead slipping away, the Mavericks orchestrated a compelling 33-21 fourth-quarter surge, clinching a comeback victory at home. Currently, the team stands at a commendable 45% shooting accuracy from the field and 18 of 43 from beyond the arc. Conversely, the Los Angeles Lakers are witnessing a positive shift in their performance, securing victory in 3 of their last 5 games. Their most recent conquest involved a 112-105 win against the Thunder, where Anthony Davis played a pivotal role with 27 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists. LeBron James contributed 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, while Austin Reeves added 15 points and 7 assists. With a 52% shooting accuracy from the field and an effective third-quarter surge, the Lakers snapped a 2-game skid and are eyeing continued success with a matchup against the Nets on the horizon. As the teams prepare for their showdown, injury concerns loom over both squads. The Mavericks are grappling with the absence of Dante Exum and a questionable status for Luka Doncic. Meanwhile, the Lakers are awaiting clarity on LeBron James' availability. Despite Doncic's recent absence, the Mavericks displayed resilience, notably with Irving and Hardaway Jr. combining for 83 points in the win against the Pelicans. On the Lakers' end, while James and Davis form a formidable duo, the team's secondary scoring options have displayed inconsistency throughout the season. With a superior offensive prowess, the Mavericks pose a significant threat to the Lakers, especially considering Los Angeles' vulnerabilities in 3-point defense. Heading into the matchup, the Mavericks carry the momentum of better recent form, underscored by their comeback victory over the Pelicans. However, the Lakers are also riding a positive wave after defeating the Thunder at home. Notably, the Lakers have struggled in recent meetings against the Mavericks, losing 8 of the last 10 encounters, including 2 this season. The uncertainty surrounding Luka Doncic's participation adds a layer of unpredictability, making the outcome dependent on the star player's availability. Regardless, favoring the Mavericks, especially with the dynamic performances of Kyrie Irving and Tim Hardaway Jr., appears justified. Thus, the Dallas Mavericks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Turning attention to the statistical aspect, the Dallas Mavericks have frequently surpassed the point total, doing so in 23 of their 41 games this season. They lead the league in turnovers per game with 12.1, emphasizing their offensive tempo, ranked 9th at 100.3 possessions per night. On the other hand, the Los Angeles Lakers, with a 21-21 over-under record, exhibit a contrasting style, ranking 21st in turnovers with an average of 14.3 per contest. The Lakers boast the 6th highest tempo in the league, averaging 100.7 possessions per game. In the two encounters this season, the teams produced point totals of 205 and 252, reflecting an inclination towards high-scoring affairs. The total for the upcoming game is contingent on Luka Doncic's availability. The Mavericks, in their last 3 games, have seen their offensive and defensive averages equalize, presenting a projected total of 234. Conversely, the Lakers, averaging 115.3 points and allowing 121.3 in their last 3 games, contribute to the same projected total. With this calculation already lower than the provided total, and considering the uncertainty surrounding Doncic, a conservative approach leans towards the game falling slightly short of the projected total. Consequently, opting for under the projected total stands as our preferred full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.